I just want to say everything that's been done to me, everything that's being done to me is the result of the O.P.P, Lennox and Addington, Napanee, Ontario Provincial Police, heavily corrupt, organized criminals, human sex trade, human trafficking, serial killing, using psychiatric patient drug addicts because of possibly family members to these corrupt cops that are involved with these crimes, heavily making money off of people, making money off of me, no doubt, injure me, taking my fucking memories by using this, by protecting your daddy, your possible daddy, Mills, and protecting staff sergeants as possible sex daddy. And if the whole point of me being changed to look like this piece of shit that you are changing me into, that you are hiding and protecting because of who he is, do not ever think that I will willfully suck any O.P.P's cock. I'm telling you that right now, I am not gay. And do not think because I may look like your sex daddy that I am gonna suck your dick. You want that done, you're gonna have to put that gun to my head and pull the fucking trigger. Ultimately, you just want me dead, so ultimately that is what you are going to have to do. I want to make that very, very, very clear. I will not go willfully a sex slave to cops. I'm being fucking injured and sold by these garbage people, and I am sorry for actually, I'm not sorry for the language. They are what they are. And they are the ones responsible for doing this and hiding behind their fucking badge. Conveniently, like always, coming to Napanee, knowing that there's no help for people like this when they're using this kind of technology to injure and murder people for their crimes. Knowing full well that they can get away with it because there is no resources. They can easily lie to the people that they need to, like they did with me to the hospitals. So I want to say, because the woman at the hospital is very well damn aware of what has taken place with me, you were also responsible for my injuries and my death. I know you work at the hospital, Lennox and Addington, where a lot of deaths occur. Trust me, I know a lot of deaths occur, and I am not saying you are the cause of them, but many people have probably walked out of there and died after the fact of seeing you. A certain doctor with the last name of V, starts with a V. So this is pretty much taking me over. This probably will end up being my last video, because I am being completely fried, and this is the whole point. If I'm not talking about this and I'm being changed and and they want me to think this is all normal. And by the way, this is also about taking everything from me, including making me homeless. Watch and see now that these changes are taking effect, how quickly I become homeless, or how quickly they try to make me homeless. They want to take everything from me before they ultimately take my fucking life. No joke, no conspiracy, not paranoia. People need to wake up and start watching these and realizing that these cops are seriously fucking dangerous people. And the Ontario Provincial Police Training Academy, or whatever you are, you actually need to start looking at who you're handing out shields of no accountability to and guns, because they are organized criminals who are using that as a means to get involved with this stuff, knowing that there's no accountability. That just gives them extra incentive to get involved with that. People need to wake up and realize, yes, this is Napanee, and yes, these kind of crimes are taking place here. So watch yourself and your children, especially if you are poor or homeless or disabled or elderly, because, like I said, this guy plans on trying to kill my mother, who is already sick as well. I would not say this kind of shit. This is no fucking joke to me. This guy is murdering me, and he also plans on murdering my mother. This is what kind of people they are hiding. The police are hiding while doing this to people, stealing identities, stealing lives, electronically. Spencer Mills, O.P.P. 14716, Staff Sergeant, black hair, approximately 35 years old. He's an electronic rape hound sex offender. Trust me, I know. He's sexually assaulted me through it, and yes, it can be done. So he is a rapist, and anybody around him should leave him, especially children. It's sad to say that about a cop, but anybody that's around these police here in Napanee, because of who and what they are doing and who they are involved with, are even extra more dangerous to men, women, and children, because now they're putting that technology in people where they can see you naked. They can look at you having sex. They can look at you going to the bathroom. They can see through your eyes from this technology once it's inside you. And if you don't know about it, that it makes it even better for these people. So then you could be their eyes, and every time you have a shower or sex or go to the bathroom, this, whatever, that, they see it, they hear it through your ears. And then you get broadcasted out over the internet, and then you eventually get sold, and that's how this works. And don't think that these cops are not involved with this, because they are. And they've probably been involved with this for many years. They've probably ruined many lives out of this town since they've gotten here or got into policing. They've probably killed many people before this, and using the fact that they have the gun and shield now to protect them from this without investigation, knowing all they have to do is say, no, it wasn't me, case closed. And that's the end of that when it comes to cops. That is a problem. Especially when people are coming out and saying that this sort of stuff is happening and that the police are the ones involved doing it. Like, I would not be saying this sort of shit if it was not actually happening. I have no vendetta against these people, but I do have a vendetta against the corrupt ones that are doing this sort of stuff, especially when it's being done to me now, too. So, I hope this is being seen, and I hope it's being serious, and all anybody has to do is look and see that there has been changes. My face has actually gotten fatter. I have no feeling on my right side, and my head has actually gotten shorter. So it's going to be just a matter of time. And then watch, wait, and see. And then I'm going to go to the doctor and say, is this fucking schizophrenia? Is this my fucking hallucination? Is this fucking imagination? No. It is being done to me criminally by these cops, mental health woman, and the possible daddy to these police officers who they are protecting, and they are protecting with everything that they are until this is completely done so they can finish them. If I'm not talking about these crimes, guess what? No one else will. No one else is going to talk about them because there's so much intimidation around here from their guns. And they use that. They definitely use that. Oh, people need to see it. You're just eyes are closed and ears are closed. If you see it and don't hear it, then it don't exist. Well, it does exist, and it is taking place in Napanee from these cops and a mental health worker. They're using the badge and her credentials to get away with this stuff. Manipulating people in the mental health industry that are actually sick. And you're making them worse to make money off them, to kill them. How fucking dare you? A mental health woman who previously says that you know me and I would like to know how, and then conveniently shows up at the hospital and says you're there because I have anxiety, you're there for my support, and this and that, the day of my CAT scan. Bull fucking shit. I never had anything to do with you previously before that. And then when you realized who I was there with other people, you conveniently left and walked right by us. And then I go to other hospitals, they get calls stating I'm a drug addict, I'm not taken serious. Bullshit, not true. Get other calls at the hospital another time stating I'm suicidal. Bullshit, not true. All to cover up your fucking lies. To make me look and seem more like what I'm not, part of the gang stalking shit. You know, you gotta cover up your end of this crap to make it look as innocent, to make you look more innocent as possible when you're as guilty as fuck. And yeah, I know I'm swearing a lot, I'm saying a lot of things, but this is the actual fact and truth that this stuff is taking place. And they are changing me to look like a piece of shit, pedophile, sex offending, human trafficking, Spencer Mills' possible dad, serial killing, drug addict, piece of garbage, and possibly Staff Sergeant's sex daddy. And I definitely do not want to look like a sex offender, piece of shit, human trafficking, murderer. And if also I look like him, he's in hiding. I conveniently will be taken in his place, and that is another point of this, and it better be taken serious, because this is not imagination, hallucination, or conspiracy once again. We will see how quickly I become homeless now because of this. We will see how quickly I disappear now because of this. Changes that will take effect even more facially now. So, you want to see this as hallucinations? As I've been saying, this is going to happen from the very beginning when I was doing videos and everything else, even before that fact. So we will see. I've been right so far, and the videos do prove it. There has been changes.